tough team, great size, athleticism, and skill. And so we'll have to work hard to prepare well, and know the team's excited for the opportunity.
Matthew, they handled you pretty easily down in Columbia. Inside, points in the paint, rebounding. What do you need to do differently to counteract that?
Well, the first thing, we have to compete much harder. You know, that was a real disappointing night for us, and South Carolina has shown throughout the entirety of the conference season up to this point that they're an excellent team, and so they played fantastic that night and have continued to do that. But we just did not take care of the things that we could control, our effort, our energy. We were not very tough that night, and so that was a big, a compliment I'd pay the team. We worked hard after that to address those issues and didn't run from those, and we, I think, have toughened up since then. So, the very first thing that we must do is bring the proper competitive spirit to the game and just do all the little things that we have to do to win a basketball game, no matter who we're playing. And we just didn't come close to that kind of level the first game. And so that'll be really the focus for us in our preparation. We have to present ourselves to the game the right way, and I know the team will be motivated to get that done.
When you have a start like last night, and with the game coming up like this, what do you attribute that to? Did it just come out a little flat, but you knew you were going to have more talent than your opponent that night? But what can you put that to?
Well, as a coach, you wish you could avoid those things. Super big win on Sunday, and no matter how many times you try to tell the team and get them to understand that this is a dangerous team, they're looking at the record, and it's a challenge this time of year and with young people. And so any coach that can tell you exactly how to crack that code, please give me their number so I can give that person a call, because it was disappointing to come out that way. But the great thing about it, every victory just counts one. So no matter how you get it, you have to go get the win. So that was very important that we did that. And I wish we'd played a little bit better with some better focus when we had a big lead in the game, and all those things that you are trying to do as a coach to drive your team to be their best. But overall, it just glad the team got it together and went on a really great run there the rest of the first half. And so we would like to avoid calling those early timeouts, but just you got to coach the game that you're in, and so that's what we had to do last night.
You and Coach Staley have had some pretty intense battles over the years.
Yeah.
How would you characterize your relationship with her?
Well, I think it starts with the utmost respect for Dawn, and you start with the impact that she's had on our game, on women's basketball, and just one of the great players of all time. And I don't know if you see it a whole lot where a truly great player, one of the great players of all time, becomes one of the top coaches in the profession. A lot of times, you've seen some great players can't relate to teams and can't get it done. And so she's been a great player. She's at the absolute top of our profession as a coach. She's our Olympic coach. She's our national coach. And so tremendous respect for her. And then, I think through all of our battles through the years, we've come to know that it's going to be a tough game generally, and they know that we're going to work hard, and we know they are. And so I just think it's about respect. And I just think she's one of the top coaches that we have, and really, really impressed with the team she's put together this year. It's very impressive.
What about this particular South Carolina team makes them so hot?
Well, they're very deep, really deep. Aaliyah Boston's playing at a really high level, and she is hard to match up with, but she's just one of many really big physical, athletic, skilled post presences that they have. So they're really, when they go to their bench, they come with just tremendous size and athleticism to replace who I think is one of the best. I think Boston's one of the best post players in the league, but I think their post players coming off the bench are some of the best in the league too. So they're really, really talented in the post, and then their guards have this great combination of athleticism, speed, skill. They shoot the ball well. You try to find the weaknesses in the team, and they're shooting the three really well. They can shoot mid-range jumpers, get to the rim. So they're just a complete team. And Dawn has them playing extremely hard. So if you're really talented and you play real hard, it's a lethal combination. So, I think the situation difference from last year to this year is, some of Boston's really taken them to a different level, in my opinion. And then some of their young post players really developed over the last year, and then their returners have just continued to play great. Herbert Harrigan's so dynamic and just can block shots and affect the game. And Ty Harris is one of the best point guards in the league and just does a great job of running their team. And their freshman guards are really dynamic. So real talented and tough team.
Give us your best pitch for getting the fans out to Memorial Sunday.
Well, I thought last Sunday versus Mississippi State, and what was a big game for us and needed to win, same thing here. We need every win we can get, and this obviously would be helpful in so many ways in the conference race and then on the national landscape. So I thought the energy in the Coliseum was very helpful and extremely powerful. I'm telling you, in a game like this, we want to play as hard as we can, and when you've got a big crowd behind you, that just is able to fuel your enthusiasm. So they can be a big part of a big win and help us in a very significant way. So we'd love for a big crowd to come out Sunday afternoon. It'd be a great game.
What do you tell Ryan about defensively? Don't reach, keep your hand out of the way. We were talking about it last night, that instincts tell you to go get a ball. Does that change her defensive approach at all? Of that hand?
Yeah, hand's real stable in the brace, and so we're just trying to work until she can get out of that. But she has to go play. She's in good shape. It's secure. It's sound. If she was in harm's way, we wouldn't play her. So it's like any other player. Anybody that, at any time you stick your hand in there, you go after ball, or there's no guarantees that you're going to come out there, intact. You just have to go play the game. And so she has done a remarkable job, but because it's hard to play with your hand bandaged up and braced, so she's doing a good job with it. And, I think South Carolina will be very aggressive. They were very aggressive in the first game, so she's got to be smart in the position she gets herself. I think the thing that is the key is she's shooting the ball well, defending well. She made some incredible defensive plays last night. I mean, it was amazing, a couple of defensive plays that she made. So it's just at times when she's got it in her left hand, that's really the only thing that I think that we're really looking forward to is when the brace comes off, is just a little mobility with her left hand as far as her ball handling goes. But she has played at a high level in all areas, got some great rebounds last night, stole the ball 5 times. I mean, she's a good player, and she's doing a good job in what is not an optimal circumstance. She's really done a good job with it.
Anything else? Thanks, everybody.
Thank y'all.